that he should say it. This in Islam is a big deal. If you don't say inshallah, as you see. So 99 women, he slept with them, and then he did not say inshallah, and then none of them she carried a child for him. None of them, zero, except one. Later deliver a half man. Do you know, you see, Muslims are, Muhammad is a very savage, filthy. So half man is somebody with special needs. Half man, which means Allah, he punished him for not saying inshallah. He gave him, instead of giving him a healthy child, he gave him not a good child. Any Muslim who can say that this is not a prophet of God now? It's very normal for any man to have sex with 90 women, 90, and by the way, Muhammad even cannot maintain the numbers. In different hadith, they are 70. In different hadith, they are 90. In different hadith, they are 99. Look, here it's 70. Look, look. Who is the narrator? Muhammad. Who is the one speaking? Muhammad. I will have intercourse with 70 wives. So what happened? It was 90 a second ago. I believe that Muhammad, he made it 70 later because people, they start saying to him, come on, man, 90. So Muhammad, he decided to lower the number, you know. So he said, oh, okay. Okay, they are 70, forget about 90. If we go to Tafsir al-Quran, we will find that the Quran mentioned 99 women. If we go here, even actually not women, the Quran named them as Na'ja, goat. Na'ja. Can you believe it? A book of God calling women Na'ja, which means goat. It doesn't say that, CP. Where it says goat, CP. Like, what the heck? Line number 7, CP. Verily, this is my brother, has 99 Ewis. What the heck? True story. To be honest with you, I think marrying goat is better than marrying women. You will get milk all the time. Milk, cheese, you name it. I mean, everything is expensive these days. You know, you go to buy, you know, especially here, you know, in America, everything is became expensive thanks to Allah and Joe Biden, the idiot. So you marry 99 goat, it's better than marrying 90 women. I mean, you will have to spend money on them. Goat, they will make money. First, like, I have to cut the grass. If I have 99 goats, trust me, I will not have a single grass in my yard. I will be grass free. They will even cut the grass of all the neighbors. I will make money from them. Imagine. And this is a good idea, by the way. I'm going to open landscape company, and I will marry 99 goat. And, you know, just, I will send you 10 of my wives today to cut your grass. They eat the grass of the neighbor, and they make milk for me. It's a win-win. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah. Inshallah. Do we have any Muslim here? Any Abdul? Where is the proud Muslims who can prove us wrong? You know, and what happened? Not a single Muslim. Take permission from your 99 goats and call me. Any Abdul? Any Abdul? Hello? So, brother and sisters, when they say the Quran and the Prophet is a lie, they are lying. All those things are true, and they are proven to be scientifically correct. Scientifically. Like as an example, Prophet, he predicted everything and he knew the future and the past. Like, who is the one who knew what happened between the ant and Prophet David and Prophet Solomon? What happened with them? Muhammad, he knows. The other people do not know. I'm going to take, you know, I want to buy a van actually, so I can go. I don't want to sleep in the hotel. So just to save money, being cheap, you know, I want to buy a van and I want to go to the Valley of the Ant. The Valley of the Ant is mentioned in the Quran. Who want to go with me? Huh? There's a valley. Nobody lived there, brother. It's the state. By the way, they are member of United Nations. Everybody there is an ant. Till when he came to the Valley of the Ant. What the heck is that? Don't tell me somebody want to call me. Just text me and I will call you. I'm preparing some imam to talk to you from Chicago. Okay, when you get them ready, let me know. So tell when he come to the Valley of the Ants. One of the ants, look at the details. One, just one. I mean, let us be honest here. The Quran is scientifically accurate. Because you see the ant, they have somebody, like in the White House, you have an ant, his name is Joe Biden, and you have an ant, Speaker of the House. Exactly the same. One of the ant, she's Speaker of the House. The rest is not there. She is the one in charge of media. So one of the ant, she said, what? The ant, she said, do the ant talk? Yes, the ant talk. They communicate, but they don't talk. They are deaf. They are deaf. They are mute. They cannot hear you, and they cannot speak by making sound. Brother, one of the ants, she said, "O ants, enter your dwelling, lest Solomon and his host will crush you with his perceiving, and they perceive not." Like, what the heck, the alarm system? And you know, the Muslim, by the way, they made a miracle about this. They say in Arabic here, brother, it says namla. Actually, let me search for the article so we can die laughing. Let me search in Prophet Google. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find where they speak about the miracle of the ant, and it's not here. It is a different one. Quran, scientific miracles. The ant. Let us see. The ant. Brothers and sisters, I found a scientific miracle article about the okay, science support. Look, this is the Muslim article now. Science support Quran on talk of ants. Okay, Amazing words of Allah. Unlike the Bible, brother, being tempered and changed by a human hand, and then we find the Quran confirm it. So let us go to the miracle. Do and talks communicate with each other? That's really what the Quran says. Until when he came to the valley of the ants, an ant said, "O ants, enter your dwelling." Chapter 27, verse number 18. Why the ant is which the Quran mentioned heard the sound of Solomon. Why the ant heard the sound of Solomon and his soldier? Biologists have long realized that ants can hear with their knee. Biologist. Remember, who is the one who discovered that? Biologist. We go to Google, we will find right away. Ants are deaf. Secondly, how in the world the ant and how she knew he's Suleiman? I mean, she said the ant. She said Solomon. Brother, I can swallow everything. I can swallow the ant they talk. I can swallow the ant they knew English. I can swallow that the ant they knew Hebrew. But the ant, she knew that his name is Solomon. That is not something I can swallow. Sorry. Imagine I'm walking in the park and then one of the ants, she said, "Christian Prince is coming." How the heck she knew I'm a Christian Prince? I mean, she's an ant. Do you think this ant, she recognized him from the social media like Facebook, something, you know, maybe? Like, you know, Solomon, he used to keep posting pictures like he is riding the horse like Putin. Putin looked like a chicken. Honestly, looked like a chicken. He's like so small. He have no hair in his body. And he ride the horse and he want to show that he is strong, you know? And he's wearing a cross, by the way. I mean, this guy is a Christian. Yeah, right. So what the heck is that? So now suddenly the ant they hear, and they hear from their knee, and then so from their knee they notice that this is Solomon. Not only that, in different articles they say that, do you know that the Quran says the word ant is a female? And science discovered that the one who is in charge of alarm is a female. Abdul, in Arabic, those insects, we call them female, not because their gender. All insects, we call them the same. Zubaba, Nahla, potatoes. What's wrong with you? This is the only word we have for in Arabic for the singular ant. It's a female as a word, not as a gender. We did not look at their testicles. By the way, do ants have testicles? Okay. Do we have any Muslim want to say anything after all this madness and stupidity? This is a miracle, really. And not only that, you know, the Quran says that Allah, he taught Solomon the language of the birds. He taught him what? The language of the birds. How the guy, he been taught the language of the birds, but he understand the language of the ants? Read carefully. And we taught Solomon the language of the birds. It's not me saying that. The Quran is saying we taught Solomon the language of the birds. Because later he will speak to a bird. His name is Al-Hudhud. So the guy, he been taught the language of the birds. How he can understand the language of the... And how Suleiman, he was able to hear the ant. You see, we can let the ant, they can hear him. Just let it go. How Suleiman was able to hear the ants. Let us say for the sake of whatever, you speak the language of the ants. How you can hear the ants? If Suleiman, he can hear the ant, that means this guy, he cannot live. Because you can imagine how many ants there is, and he can hear all of them. You will go mad. You will be doomed. Imagine right now you hear like 1 billion ants speaking in your head. You know what? Let us imagine female ants having a conversation. Did you see what they posted in YouTube about new lipstick? Really? Where? Oh yeah, there's a new, and they can make your lips very red. The other ant, she said to her, I do not need lipstick to make my lips red. All what I need, I will eat a dead cockroach. This is a conversation between two female ants in the kingdom of Solomon. What the heck is that? If you go right now, there's a book, it's called The Legend of the Jews. The Legend of the Jews. You can download it for free from the internet because it's for free. Simply, it's an old book. This is a guy, he's a Jew. He collected most of the legend, well known, the famous ones, and he put them in a book. And you will see one of them is the story you see here. This is from the Legend of the Jews. That Suleiman, he was, he saw an ant, he put it in his hand, she speak to him, he speak to her, he made a conversation. Suleiman, he spoke to a sparrow. I mean, all tons of those are just silly stories, for kids. The Jews, they tell them for their kids. Muhammad, he make it Quran. Never tell Muhammad a story. They tell him about Zulqarnain, Alexander the Great, he put him in the Quran. They tell him about the 7 sleepers, he put it in the Quran. Anything you tell him, he will put it in the Quran. The Prophet, he told us not to follow Hadith. Here we go, guys. Just to show you one of the stupidity of Islam. And just to show you that Islam without lies dies. The Prophet told us not to follow any hadith contradict the Quran. Show me the reference. Secondly, you idiot, do you do mut'ah? Quran say you do mut'ah. We don't follow hadith contradict the Quran. Quran says you do mut'ah. Hadith says don't do mut'ah. See how hypocrite you are? You're chicken. Are you an ant? There's an ant in your pant, in case you don't know. Yeah, it's there. The Prophet taught us not to follow hadith that contradict the Quran. And by the way, so the Prophet, he said the hadith, and the hadith contradict the Quran, and the Muslim wrote the hadith, yet we should not follow the hadith which contradict the hadith, the Quran. I mean, who is the stupid here? So if it's not to be accepted, why you write it? If it's not true, why you put it there? If it's not proven to be true, why you collect it? Why you write it? So it's true. So that's mean your Prophet is crazy. He says something opposite of something else. My friend, I guarantee you, you have an ant in your pant. Now, regarding the ants, God can do anything? No, your God cannot do anything. Can your God have a son? He cannot. Can your God make Muhammad come back to life? Can he? Prove it. Jesus, he can. Proven. Muhammad, he cannot. His God cannot. According to Muslim, Muhammad, he have a son. Once he was able to make a woman pregnant, but this is not true. I don't believe it. She was a slave. She was having sex with her cousin or the neighbors. And then he was crying because he died. Okay, why Allah don't resurrect his son for him? That would be an amazing miracle. Muhammad was sick, dying from poison. Either he might have AIDS, he might have cancer. I don't know what he had. But the Muslims, they say he died because of poison. How you can poison a snake? That is impossible, my friend. That's weird. So, but Muhammad, according to Muslim, he died because of a poison. Why Allah could not save him? Here we go. We put him in the test. If Muhammad is the most beloved person to Allah, why Allah wanted him to die in a horrible death like this, suffering every day in his life for more than 4 years. Any Muhammadan? Do we have any Muhammadan? Okay, any half Muhammadan. And by the way, you notice here that Muslims, they have already pre-written answers. We reject any hadith contradict, well, all the hadith contradict the Quran. The hadith says you pray 5, the Quran says you pray 3. Well, what do you mean you pray everything? We reject any hadith contradict the Quran. Yeah, that's true story. Yeah. And there is no Quran in the Quran, where the Quran is just fairy tale stories. Look, guys. And then, brother Sulaiman, he have an army of genie and human and birds. What the heck? Solomon, he have an army of a chicken? I feel jealous. An army of...
Meet the farmer who is the commander.
An army of a chicken, brother. Takbir! This is Solomon. Hey, Allahu Akbar! Attack! This is the book of God? Are you sure? I mean, this is too much to handle, to be honest with you. I became a believer. I just converted now. After seeing Solomon holding his, because Solomon, he hold a stick too, like he's like Musa's, So he have a stick like, Takbir, Allahu Akbar, attack. Brother, should we use a chicken to attack the Hindus in India, brother? Brother, we attack all the Indian in the Hindus, Takbir with a chicken. Takbir. The Hindus, they will be scared, they will drop their weapon, and they will leave India, and they will emigrate to Taiwan. Yeah, it's Tan and Tai, because why they call it Taiwan, because simply there's a lot of sun. They make a tan, and then they won, like Taiwan. So right away we had Takbir. The chicken come with us, and we do jihad, and they run away. True story. Are you there, Mr. Neglaseed, the one who says your prophet, if you eat it, it will solve all your problems? This is God talking now. And then, look, Suleiman, how friendly he is. He heard the ant. You like what she said? I mean, this guy is going in an army to fight, or he is going now in a tourist, and now he is in the valley of the ants, and the Suleiman, he like it. They are afraid of my feet. I'm powerful. He like his ego now, like his ego. His ego like is filled, like, yeah, even ants fear me. Yeah. True. Yeah, the ants, now they have to hide. Thank you, Allah, for giving me the ability to understand what's going on. Maybe they were talking about me in my back, By the way, when Suleiman, when he was in the valley of the ant, and he took off his pant and he decided to make poo-poo, what the ant, she said, hide, otherwise the poo-poo of Solomon will cover you. When Suleiman was in the valley of the ant, did he fart? Hide, otherwise the gas of Suleiman will kill you. I mean, only surrender. What the heck is that, man? That's deep. That is so deep. I love it. I love it. I get to, you got to move it, move it. You got to move it, move it. So Sulaiman now, he checked. He inspected the birds. Look at this guy. Imagine you inspect all those birds we saw in the video. All of them, one by one. And then he found one bird is missing. Unbelievable. He know them by name, by the way. I mean, you can play with Solomon. He know every bird of his army by name. So he arrived to the hubbu. He said, where is the hubbu? What the heck the hubbu is doing? Where is the hubbu? The friend of the hubbu, they could not, they were shaking. The king is here asking, where is the hubbu? He said to them, where is the hubbu? Sir, without no, where he went. Sulaiman, he looked at them and said, I will surely punish him with severe torment. Yeah, we make him barbecue, man. What's wrong with you? Don't punish him. I will take the feather, do the barbecue, and I will eat it. Just watch. Oh, slaughter him. Like Sulaiman is confused. Shall I punish him by picking up his feather one by one? Like torture, you know? Like hold him, like, you know, put him, like open his wing and tie them up, tied his leg, and start taking his feather one by one. Like, ay. You know, the habub will suffering badly. Good idea. Or slaughter him. I see not the hubbu, unless he bring me a clear reason. But look, he's fair. He said to himself, maybe the hubbu, he went to the bathroom. I mean, things happen. This is God talking? Who is a Muslim when I call me and he says, I'm proud about what God is saying? This is what God, he said. This is what God is for, right? Hubbu. And Solomon, he want to have sex with 99 women. And then after the guy, he have sex with all those women, Allah gave him half baby. Is that Nader Ahmad? Oh boy. Do we have any Muslim? Any Muslim here? If there is any Muslim would like to call us and join us live on air, make a challenge. Challenge me. I heard that you Muslim, you could discover like 100 lies of me. How come none of you dare to call me and show me one? Brother? CP. This hadith is reported by Shushu, and Shushu said to Susu, and Susu said to Mimi, but Mimi, everybody knows he's a liar, therefore this hadith is not valid. Hey, we got you busted. Look how easy, brother. So the Muslims, they are saying to us that they have a bunch of liars, Shushu and Fufu and Mimi, and they are not to be trusted, but then we write the hadith and say, this is the Prophet said. I mean, if the guys are a bunch of a fraud, why you write what they say? Why you put it in a book? Nice try. You know, because I speak too many languages, including the ants, I need to drink water now. Because simply, you see what I do? I switch between languages by drinking water. Just wait. Hold on, this is wrong language. I switched to the wrong. Hold on. Let's drink again. What the heck is? Okay, I think this is the wrong. Let me drink again. Okay, Bismillah. This is the correct language now. Finally. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Like, what the heck is that, man? Why God, he says in the name of Allah, in his Allah, in the name of a Christian prince, I say to you, hello, marhaba, shish kebab hummus. You will see a Muslim, he don't speak Arabic. He called me and he tried to speak, like he's speaking Arabic. Like you ask ultimate fart, he ultimate fault what it says. He says, show me the Arabic, because he want to show you that he know Arabic. And then you ask him, do you know Arabic? He says, I do not need to. So why you asking me show me the Arabic? Oh boy. Do we have any Muslim here? He can have sex with 70 or 90 women in one night? You know, the Prophet, he got a dish, and after the dish from Allah, he got the power of 40 men. So how in the world, Sulaiman, without the dish, he got the power of 90, to have sex with 90 women? I want to know, without the dish? This guy is born like this? Look, and not only this. Here, look, just to show you how the liar Muhammad. One hadith, it says 70. Do you see it? This hadith here says 70 wives. You go down just 2 centimeters. It says 90 women. Like, what the heck? You go 2 centimeters more, it is 100 women. Between two brackets, you know, it says, or 99. 100 women or 99. Muhammad is not sure, you know, he's not sure. Maybe it's 99, maybe it is 17. Or you know what? Maybe Sulaiman, he was repeating the same thing, and his wife number was dropping because of too much sex. He killed them. Man, you are the man. You kill the women, don't you? Boom, 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 boom. Never stop the women. She have heart attack. He don't even give them a break. I answered you yesterday, Nigla. Are you here? Are you a troll? Are you repeating the same question twice? Why you are asking the same question twice? If I answer you just less than 24 hours ago about the same stupid question, and it was an embarrassment for you, because now you will say to me, why God he do this? Why he don't do that? Why he don't do go give command? Why your God Allah did not give command and make Adam happen? He used his hands. Why your God Allah did not give command and control everything? He took him 6 days. Actually, Muhammad, he says 7 days to create the earth, not by command. He went down from his throne. Muslims are a bunch of fool. They don't know what they are saying. You are exposing your religion now. But you just confirmed that Jesus, he can do what nobody can do. He cured the blind. How he cured the blind? He cured him the same way he created the blind. How God he created Adam? By using mud. Jesus made mud, put it in the eye of the blind, and from mud you are created. By mud I fix you. This is how God he created Adam. In the same time, your God, he could not fix the artery of your prophet. Here we go, is destroyed by poison. Why Allah could not fix it? By making a command. And as you say, Jesus, he command the wind. What do you want Jesus to use his hand to stop the wind, you idiot? Stop! It's a wind. You know, Naglasid, I think you don't talk, you break wind only. And he will repeat the same question tomorrow. Idiots. The follower of the Naglasid, all of what you are worried about, how Jesus control, how come? Okay, ask yourself the same question, how come? How come? Potatoes. How come your God Allah could not bring anyone from death? Show me, prove it to me. Or what you have saying, what Jesus did. This is what Jesus did. You are a thief. You say Jesus resurrected people from death. This is by the leave of Allah. Anyway, somebody can say by the leave of Billy Clinton. Talk is cheap. Your prophet has zero miracle, and the Quran confirm it. Be my witness. How long now we are here? Zero Muhammadan there to call. Zero Muhammadan there to call. You are again stupid. If you take Dr. Bart Rahman, then you take what he says. He said that Jesus was a crucified. That's mean your prophet is a false and he is a fraud. You are using the one who can beat your prophet to death. Muslims are fooled. They ask an atheist to fight Christianity. This is how satanic they are. If we go and see what this guy he said, here we go. I have in my. Do you notice why we have those in the intro? Because Muslims, they make mockery of their God when they bring someone like this guy to insult Christianity. And what he did, he gave finger to your God and to Muhammad. Big finger. Look what he said. You name it. You choose it. I have to show it to you. Good luck with that. So look what he said here. He said he believed that Jesus, he was crucified. So Muhammad is a liar. He was buried. He was really dead. And he said even that he thinks that he is a Christ, which means he is not Christ. So Muhammad is a liar again. He is liar about him being Christ. He is liar about him not being dead. He's lying about his crucifixion. And you're asking me to check what this guy says? Here we go, I will check. Go ahead.
Contradictions. If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
Yeah,
The book is without contradictions. That
like laughing at Muhammad is halal fun. I think that's what he meant. That's what we are doing here. So listen what this guy, the one you choose him to witness for what happened to Jesus, what he's saying. And now you cannot deny it. You have to accept what he's saying.
Standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their
I
ears.
really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah.
Did you hear it? So he thought he is going to be the Messiah. He thought and he believed that he is a son of God. That means all your Muslim claim about Jesus, the Bible changed by the Christian, is a lie. He confirmed that the one who believed in that, it was Jesus. Now this guy, he mean nothing for me. He is just a stupid idiot like your prophet. But when you Muslim, you say, I'm going to ask him, that means you accept him to be a scholar for you. And now the finger is in the bum of your prophet. Who is next? You notice that Muslims, I never saw a Muslim, he have a high IQ. They lie too much, and this is a proof that they are not people of IQ. Because the more you lie, the more you expose yourself. You might lie, and your lie survive for some time. But time will come, and somebody will get you busted. With the proofs and reference. So when this guy who is anti-Christianity, he himself, he confirmed that yes, Jesus, he believed he's son of God. Yes, he was crucified. Yes, he died. Not only that, in different interview, he says, yes, that the disciple, they saw someone coming to them as Jesus. He admit, and this is an interview with David Wood. Go watch it. And here you ask yourself, how this guy, he denied that the Messiah is a divine, and then he agreed that, yes, that the disciple of Jesus, they saw Jesus coming to them after death. So he agreed he died, he agreed that he was buried, and then he agreed that the disciple of Jesus, and nobody, he said he cannot deny, we cannot deny that obviously the disciple, they saw Jesus after was crucified. He appeared to them. And the video is still in the channel of David. Would go and watch it. But this is telling you that Islam is a satanic religion, because they seek aid even from those who they are antichrist, just to fight Christianity. They hate Jesus. Islam is an antichrist cult. It's not the antichrist, it is an antichrist cult. The Bible says, who is the antichrist? He is the one who denied that Jesus is the Son and the Father, right? So, you know, if a priest, if you go to a church and a priest, you ask him about Islam, he starts saying to you they are Abrahamic, and this garbage, you know, this guy is not a priest, he is a diarrhea, he's a piece of shit, excuse my language. The Bible makes it so clear, anyone bring other than the scriptures, anyone, let him be cursed. The Bible makes it so clear that there's anyone who denies that Jesus, the Son of the Father, he is Antichrist. So when a priest, he starts saying to you, they are Abrahamic, and we believe in the same God, and all this diarrhea, you know, this guy is a coward, is a liar, is a fraud. Other thing you hear in churches, which is wrong, that the Muslims are from Ishmael, which is very silly, very stupid. Most of the Muslims, first, are not even Arab. Secondly, I am an Arab, and Arab are not an ethnic. Only donkeys thinks that Arab are an ethnic. They are like a nation, people. No, we are not. That's why you see somebody is an Arab, he is very white. So the other one is not very white. Why? Because we have different look, because we have different origin. Arab is a word for those who live in the desert. It's coming from the Aramaic language. So when the Bible or any book says Arabia, this is desert. Arabia means desert. It's not even a name of a location. Which means, based on this language, Las Vegas is Arabia. Aram or Aramaic is people who live in the top of the hills in the language of the Aramaic. So based on where you live, they call you, not who you are. But you know, we live in the world of ignorance, and you see every priest and every church says Ishmael, they are from Ishmael, they are from Ishmael, and then a guy he quote for you says, oh, the Bible says they will be like wild, their hand over everybody. It's not about them. Ishmael is a son of Abraham. His mother is Egyptian. He married from Egyptian. How in the world his children are the people of Arabia? Yeah, actually, I have my book in Portuguese, but I think I did not publish it yet. And you know, actually, I have my book translated already to Tagalog. I keep forgetting to publish it. Soon I will post a link. This is for free. You know, all countries who have, they are poor. You know, we don't want them to. Now, for sure, there's a lot of very rich Filipinos. You know, the same as in Indonesia. Like those countries, they have people who they are very rich, and there's people who they are very poor. But for us, we care for the poor first, because we care for a nation. The rich are the few. So we will publish the Tagalog book, maybe in a day or two. I will post the link for you guys in the Patreon, so you can download it for free. Yeah, my book in Spanish is in Amazon. I guess it's in Amazon still, because Amazon is trying to fight me, supposedly. You see, the Muslims, they complain about my books to Amazon. And for me, all I need to do is just one call, and I will put the book again, if they do that. But I say to the Muslims, you better not to play with me, because I can post them for free. And then that will hurt more. And the Lord will support me. You see, the books is giving me some income, and all of us, we need income, right? I mean, who's going to pay for my gas? Who's going to pay for my... But if you play with me, Muslims, I'm warning you. I'm willing to give all my books for free. Already 90, maybe 95% of them already for free. So don't push it. You will be sorry. Did you hear about Sister Hatun? I didn't hear about anything. Don't tell me about her, please. I don't want drama. You see, When you go in a mission, you know, you need to learn how to do your mission, otherwise you quit. And there is some people, they are stubborn. I believe that a Christian woman should not be in the street speaking to men. I believe this is against even Jesus' teaching. Women, they should be teaching women, especially when we are debating Muslims who they are not used to talk and respect women. So do what is right and be with the right. A Christian woman, she can debate Muslims online, even if they are men. Don't go in the street. No need. See, all days, we have to go in the street. We have to go. Like now, I am sitting in my home, wearing my short, and I have 1,000 people listening. Why I want to go in the street? If I go right now in the corner of a place, how many people will listen to me? 2, 3, 4 people are going to work. I mean, they might stop for a second. I have 1,000 people. I did not organize it. I did not prepare it. I just said, okay, I'm going to go in the morning, sometime even a half hour before I go live. So we need to be smart. This is what the Bible teaches us. We need to be vigilant. We need to be decent. We need to be smart. So either do smart things or don't do. When the men are weak, women, they have to step up. That is a false argument. Because still you step up, you're still a woman. That will not make you a man. And you can do it in the right way, where you preserve your dignity, preserve, you know, yourself. Making yourself vulnerable for the filthy is not a smart thing. Do we have any Muslim who would like to call us? Do you hate Palestine? Why I will hate Palestine? Palestine is the land of the Jews. Why I will hate it? The Quran says this is the land of the Jews. Allah assigned it for the Jews. I love it. This is one of my favorite verses in the Quran. Muhammad, he was a Zionist at that time, trying to be Zionist to the Jews. So he told him, Allah gave you the land. He assigned it for you. And you will notice that the word holy never mentioned about the Kaaba. Never mentioned about Mecca. The word Muqaddas is mentioned twice in the Quran. Once when Moses, he met with the Lord in the Mount of Sinai, and once when the Quran says, O my people, enter the Holy Land which Allah assigned to you. So my friend, this is the land of the Jews, and the Jews have it. And you notice that the Quran never mentioned the word Palestine. Never. But you will find it in the Bible. So Muhammad, obviously, he was trying his best to be a Zionist, but he was rejected by the Zionists themselves. I remember once I was doing a seminar in the Philippines, and Abdul, he stood up, he says, what do you think about the Jews? They take the land of the Palestinians. Why you support that? Is that fair? Is that what Jesus taught you? And he sat down. I said, stand up, you know. Keep the microphone in your hand. Can you read for me chapter 5, verse number 20, 21? The guy, he opened his Quran, and he start, okay, chapter Quran 5. They don't even know. I said to him, chapter 5, verse number 20, 21. He start reading from, you know, because the numbers they have in their Quran is wrong. So he start reading. He said, well, your God, do you see what it says here? It says, this is the land of the Jews. Are you against Allah? Do you think Allah, he hate the Muslims? You should see him. He looked like a fool. He looked exactly like Abdul. Any Abdul? This is why they didn't dare to debate me, because we got them busted from their books. You see, they claim about a human right, but they will find that in the Israeli jail, they have a TV, they have medicine, they have nice food, their family can visit them once a week. Go to the Middle East, go to Muslim countries. You go inside the jail, you disappear. You totally disappear. In order to see if you have somebody from your family in jail, you have to bribe the officers to find him. Where's the guy? Where we can find the guy? When somebody spoke against the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, what they did to him? In Turkey, they got him inside the embassy. They fooled him. They told him, you need to come so you can do your marriage papers. And when he got in, they made him shish kebab, literally. And they talk about the Jews. Go and see the human right in Islamic countries. A human is not a human in Islamic countries. My friend, in America, dogs have more rights than Muslims in their countries. No Muslim dare to say "ow" in his country. Who dare to speak against his king or his president? He will disappear, him and his family. I make fun of Joe Biden every day. And they cry, Palestine, the Israeli, you are the enemy of yourself. If you could not bring your own citizen respect, what kind of a creature you are? Women disappear, children disappear, family disappear. I mean, the whole tribe can disappear. Liars. I assure you that every single Muslim, he wished to be Israeli citizen. Go and see. Okay, why the one who live in Israel, they accept to have Israeli passport? Why? Don't accept it. They will never give it up. Because if they don't have Israeli passport, they will not have the privilege, the nice life. They have a nice salary, they have nice jobs, they have equal rights. Can you give equal right to the Jews in your country? You yourself, you have no rights. Liar again is life. Well, liar again is life, and your prophet is dead. What you can do about it, Firdaus? And look at this. This guy, his name is Firdaus. Do you know where is the Firdaus coming from? Just to show you that Muhammad is a fraud. Firdaus. I challenge any Muslim to tell me what Firdaus means. Is it an Arabic word? Firdaus. Firdaus. The funny is, the Quran claimed that this is a pure Arabic book. And then we start reading, we find that all the Quran have nothing to do with Arabic. Jannah is not Arabic. Firdaus is not Arabic. Hell is not Arab. I mean, everything. Jahannam. Jahannam. Where is the word Jahannam coming from? Iblis. Jibreel, Abraham, Isa, Mikael. What the heck? Why the God, his favorite language is Arabic, but all his angels, their name is not in Arabic, brother? Isn't this weird? Okay, listen. Allah, he wrote the name of Muhammad in Arabic and the Shahada in his chair. And then he called the angels with foreign names. What the heck is that? Who is a Muslim can tell me what Jibreel mean? Jibreel. They don't know, because they stole it from the Christians and the Jews. Mikael, Israfil, Israel. They don't know. Thieves, fraud, counterfeit. It's not even made in China, because in China they make a good product. Let me drink. And now, Mr. Fardos, why you don't call me, my friend? And as long I'm a liar, why you don't get me busted? I mean, who is holding you? Listen, I will tell you a story. This is a true story. Yesterday, I decided to do jihad. Are you a member of the KKK? That's a good thing. This is a good question. That's a very good question. Are you a member of the KKK? Well, the only KKK we know in Arabia is Islam. Isn't it? Islam is a religion of the white people. Isn't it the Quran says Allah will make all believers white and all non-believers black? This is the religion? Who is the KKK? Is it true that your prophet, he says that Shaitan is a black man? Is it true that your prophet, he says the most person Allah he hates is a black man? Call me, I will show you the reference. Al-Islam Abdullah. Okay, hello?
Hello, one of the guys wants to ring you. His name is Ali Hussein.
Yeah, this guy is the same potato. He keeps saying to me, nothing, this is not important. You forgot who is he? This is the same guy who keeps saying to me, the important is to go to hell or to heaven. This is not important. Each time I show him something.
No, not that guy. No, it's not. I don't think you did talk to him yet.
No, I think I did. Let me see. I will check his name. Okay, let's see this guy. I think he's the same guy.
Hello.
Yes, my friend. Did you speak to me before, Mr. Ali?
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. Okay. Okay, what do you want to say to us? Go ahead.
Sorry?
What did you want to say to us? Why you want to call?
I just want you to explain the Trinity to me, if that's okay.
You are worried about the Trinity?
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I just want an explanation.
The Trinity is that there is a guy, his name is Muhammad. And if there is no Muhammad, there's no Jibreel, there's no Allah, there's no Islam. Is that correct?
No, I'm asking about Trinity. You're talking about Islam.
Well, this is Islam. This is Trinity in Islam. Is it true that if there is no Jibreel, there's no Muhammad, there's no Allah, there's no Islam?
So that means you believe in Islam?
I laugh at Islam, as you see.
Okay, but why do you tell me from the Christian's point of view?
Because here we are talking about Islam, and you are trying to change our topic because you're afraid that we will speak about your stupidity.
But look, if you're saying that my religion is wrong, prove to me yours is right.
Okay, if you agree with me that your religion is wrong, then we will switch the topic. Say that Muhammad is a false prophet. I will go and speak about the Bible.
That's not fair, is it? You need to tell me about the Trinity and stuff.
It's not up to you. I have a topic. And this is not a customer service. You call me to change your phone plan. So why you don't tell me about your religion? And I will, in return, I will tell you about Trinity. What about that?
No, but I wanted to know about Trinity. Last time you did this, you didn't tell me about Trinity.
No, I told you, and I will repeat again. The Trinity is God is 3 persons. If God cannot be 3, then he cannot be 1. The Trinity, that's it.
So you worship 3 gods?
No, God, I said God, he can be 3 persons. I said that he 3 God. I said 3 person. If he cannot be 3 and 1 in the same time, then he cannot be God. Because God is called God because he's almighty. And almighty, he can be whatever he wish. Are you going to tell me? Are you going to tell God what he liked, what should be?
No, I agree with what you're saying, but Jesus worshiped God.
Jesus, he speaks to the Father. This is what the Trinity is. He is the Son. The Father is the authority. He was sent by the Father. He said, my Father sent me. My Father gave him the authority. So Jesus is born of the Father. That's why he called him the Father, for his authority. Now I'm asking you now. When Muhammad, he have a God. Listen, I answer you about the Trinity. You don't like it. It's up to you. God, he can be as he wish, and he is what he wish.
Do you believe Christianity is the true religion?
It's not up to you. It's not up to you. You Muslims are.
Do you believe Christianity is the true religion?
You Muslims are hypocrite. When you want, you say God, he is capable of everything. When you want, he is not. Can God be 3 and 1 in the same time? I'm asking you. Can he be?
Yeah, I mean, he can, yeah.
Okay, so what's the problem then?
But it just doesn't make sense that he's worshiping himself.
You see, this is very silly. You're saying that it doesn't make sense, but he can. So how can...
No, but he wouldn't worship himself, though.
No, he's not worshiping himself because he's a different person. The Son is a person, the Father is a person, the Holy Spirit is a person. He's not saying himself. In the same time, as long as you are saying this, isn't it Allah, he says, Allah and his angels, they pray on the Prophet?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Isn't it the Quran says that Allah and his angels, they pray at the Prophet?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well,
how
well, they
Allah,
send
Allah he prayed to
blessings
who? You see the Son, he speak to the Father.
They- they
Allah,
s-
he prayed to who?
They send blessings to him.
Well, that will not make any sense. You are the one who speak about sense. If Allah, he pray on Muhammad, that is not the word blessing, because in Arabic, the word praying is a praying. Word the blessing is barakah. Do you know Arabic?